What I love about this film is it doesn't just feel like a sweeping cinematic romance. It feels very relatable. When the characters meet, whenever they're interacting, it feels very authentic.
Grounded.
I
right?
agree with you. So how did you go about developing that with one another?
Well, it's kind of, like from the beginning, I think, of meeting Scott. Initially, there was definitely, you put up a bit of a guard, you know, a bit of the Scott, like, macho vibe. But now you're like McGoober with me. And I think that really helped our relationship. And,
and taking the shower together.
He loves to mention the shower.
Yeah.
I'll never live it down. You'll just throw that in. Yeah, exactly.
It's a very sexy scene. People were cheering last night during the screening.
Really?
Nice.
Cheering?
Cheering.
Wow.
Just
cheering for that.
Shower.
See, I thought I would be hated on as like a woman for getting in the shower with some man she's only been on a date with twice.
What?
I don't know. Some women hate on that.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe not.
A little bit of a
Did someone die?
Blooper reel.
I
think they're okay.
That was so scary. Okay,
This would go viral if someone died in the middle of
That
it.
would be really scary.
But it'd be horrible.
That would be horrible.
But it would be horrible. I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah, let's not.
Back to the romantic film. I think what's great too is as an audience member, we really get to see why these two are passionate about, in your case, in Sophie's case, contemporary art, and in Luke's case, professional bull riding. You do get a sense of why they're so attracted to these industries. So I was wondering if you talk about conveying that for the audience.
You know, for me, when we first met with George Tillman Jr., the director, I worked with him a lot on, because it's so important to create these passions and for the audience to believe that these two people are so passionate about what they want in life that they might risk giving up this love, you know. So we had to make that authentic and very real, and a part of it was just working with a lady at UNCW who was an art history professor there, and just learning about what my character Sophia would be going through in those moments as a student, what she would be pursuing, and you know, the knowledge I would have of certain artists. So that was, you know, the research that I did, and just tried to portray it as well as I could.
What was that weird voice you put on at the end there?
I mean,
what was that?
You got to switch it up. I can't just be...
Was it English?
No, it was a Minnie Mouse.
Oh, it was a Minnie Mouse voice.
Yes.
Nice. Well, you are in a Disney movie coming out. I don't know if they allow
Cross promotion.
Cross promotion. It wasn't even on purpose.
That's how good you are. But also, I think, you know, even if you have no interest in professional bull riding or that world, I think when you see it through Luke's eyes, you do get a sense of why he craves that life and that adrenaline rush as well.
Yeah, I think you said it. I mean,
who needs to say it again when you've said it?
When you've said it, yeah, I'm a little bit. I think a little bit. I'm a little bit of the same way. I crave a little bit of adrenaline. When you do something that can kill you or, you know, come close to it, I think you can feel very alive in that moment. And maybe that's a little twisted.
I feel alive just watching those guys get on the bulls. Like, just seeing, you know, their faces beforehand and then even after, like, because we were able to go to Vegas at one point.
The Vegas thing,
and we were, like, right there with the guys after they were getting off the bulls, and it was just really overwhelming. I mean,
a lot of energy. I don't know, it's sort of reminded me, I mean, I've been to them before, but the Vegas one is like hockey. You know, you're sitting center ice, and it's electric, right? I mean, you feel the energy right in front of you.
Well, the way it's edited in the film, those 8 seconds feels eternal, right? It is so horrifying. So when you saw the film, did those moments sort of jolt you once you saw it all cut together?
Because I bucked a bull, so it does feel, like I was on for 2.5 seconds, and those 2.5 seconds felt like an eternity. You know, I mean, it was... you just focus in, and it feels like time sort of stands still in this very dangerous thing you're doing.